It's the kitchen. My, there are a lot of dishes stacked up in there.
Yes, I'm reorganizing my collection of Draxylvanian limited edition missing persons dishes. Each one has a lovely hand-painted image, painstakingly hand-painted by a bereaved family member of the missing person. They make lovely Christmas presents. I plan to sell them door to door to make a little extra cash on the side when I'm not so busy. Not sure when that will be.
I'll just help in the kitchen.
No. I just spent hours organizing and cleaning the plate collection. They're all stacked very precariously, so please don't go in there. You might upset them, and then I'd have to do that work all over again. I hope you understand.
Yes, and I didn't mean to upset you.
Why would I be upset? My life is perfectly fine. No upsetness with me. Cuckoo.
Frederick! It's a loft where the children sleep, or bounce around incessantly.
Hello up there! Mom says we're not supposed to yell down from the loft. So if you don't want to get yelled at by my mom for yelling, you better stop yelling at us from down there!
It's a poster for the local sports team, the Vlad's Landing All Blacks. It's a clothes hamper filled with dirty laundry.
It looks like these kids get into everything. Their shirts are covered with mud, chocolate sauce, paint, blood, and what appears to be bear feces.
These kids must be a lot to handle. Isn't that one of those Beano babies?
Those have to be the lamest collectible of all time.
I collect teapots.
Those Beano babies have to be the second lamest collectible of all time.
Oh, look! One of the kids has a teddy bat.
As I've often said, nothing says cute and cuddly more than a bat.
I might agree with that if bats didn't eat bugs and lick themselves clean. In front of me. It's a drawing of something.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's either a picture of a female werewolf carrying a beer stein or a very angry bunny with an axe in its hand.
It's an assortment of random objects. It appears to be a Queen Victoria action figure.
I wonder if they also have the Prince Albert Summer Playhouse set. It features a built-in tea set, fox hunting stallions, and of course, a jacuzzi.
It's an interesting collection of flying objects. It's Siegfried and Roy, Madame Stoker's two children.
Active little munchkins, aren't they?
We've got to find some way to get them to sleep. Otherwise, Madame Stoker won't have any time to help us. Hi there. My name is Mona.
Can you sing a song for us? Please? We like to hear songs while we're falling asleep.
Yes, of course.
No! We want Who Let the Wolves Out. Can you sing Who Let the Wolves Out?
I'm afraid I don't know the lyrics to Who Let the Wolves Out.
But I do happen to know several beautiful French lullabies, many of which have been passed down for hundreds of years.
Who let the wolves out? Who let the wolves out?
I don't think they want to hear anything else.
Where did you boys hear that song?
They play it at the stadium all the time. It's our favorite song.
Can you teach it to me? If you do, I'll be happy to sing it to you.
We don't know all the words. Sing it to us or we won't talk to you anymore. Who let the wolves out?
Such lovely children. I wonder if they'd fit through that window.
Shush, Frederick. I'm going to have to find a way to learn that song. Otherwise, I don't think these children will ever go to sleep. That dress might come in handy for something. I better not take it now, but I'll keep it in mind just in case. Please let me in. A werewolf ate my ticket. My name is Mona de Lafitte. What's yours?
Detective Lou Crane at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss de Lafitte.
How long have you been assigned to this stadium?
I've been doing stadium duty for 2 years now, and I love it. In that time, I might add, illegal attendance has been cut by over 92%.
Only 92%? You seem to be quite a responsible security guard. How is the other 8% getting past you?
I've asked myself that question many times. The only thing I can conclude is that somehow they're sneaking through a side door.
And where would this side door be located? And how come you haven't locked it?
Well, it is locked, but somehow those pesky 8% keep getting in. I'm afraid I cannot disclose its exact location, as that would be a rather serious breach of security. It's the athletes' entrance, and the Gothford United team has made me swear never to reveal its location, especially to anyone from Gothford Falls.
How do you like working your stadium assignment?
Very much so. I get to see all kinds of games, famous athletes, and the occasional stadium concert. Why, Van Hougen themselves played here last month. That Edward Van Hougen plays himself a mean oboe.
How did you earn such a cushy assignment?
The position actually opened up after the 1893 championships. After the Gosford United lost the game again, the fans rioted and the old constable who had the assignment was trampled to death. So, the position became available. Quite a lucky break, actually.
I'm not sure the poor old guy who was trampled to death would agree with you.
How can I get a ticket for the game?
Sorry, madame. I'm afraid this event is only for constables, their families, and the people the constables sold their tickets to, and the scalpers they sold those tickets to, and the people who bought those scalp tickets. This match between Vlad's Landing All Blacks and Gothford Falls United, a huge long-standing rivalry, has been sold out for weeks.
Worked on any interesting cases?
Oh, goodness, where do I start? I have a million ones to tell you about, all full of brilliant twists, turns, and wonderful detective work by me. Which case you want to hear? I have all night. You won't be disappointed.
Good one, Mona.
How about your first case? That ought to be short.
The year was 1865, and I had just completed my 4 extra years in Draxylvania Detective School.
Nope, you were wrong. As usual.
Most young rookies do not have the privilege of being asked into detective school. But you see, I was the captain of the Junior Occult Hunters of Draxylvania Society, an organization that I started thanks in part to the money I got from a bounty that practically fell into my lap.
Please stop! You're killing my bat!
Killing your bat?
Yes, you see, he can't stand loud noises.
Such as the noise of a stadium?
Yes, no. Just people talking on and on. He has no problem with incessant cheering, yelling, and booing for some reason.
Well then, don't want to kill the bat. Any more questions for me then?
I like that. I'm gonna use that anytime someone's long story starts to bore me. Like, come on, buddy, finish the dang story already. You're killing the bat. Oh, are you sure you want to tell me it? It's a long story. Sure, buddy, go ahead. As long as it doesn't kill the bat. I like it.
Donations accepted in the announcer's booth.
Thank you. I need to go now.
Good evening to you then.
I think I might be able to fit through there.
I don't want you to get dirty or break a nail. Let me try first. Plus, I'm stronger as a bat than you are. Dang. Sorry, Mona. I couldn't quite squeeze through. Almost, though. Almost.
Forzik, would you mind diving into that grease for me?
I kind of like the greased look. Might make me look cool. But what for?
I don't know yet, but I think a greased up Forzik might come in handy.
You don't know how happy I am to hear that last statement.
Oh, hush now.
Mona, you're gonna owe me for this. Smell like a French fry.
Well, we are trying to get back to France.
All right, I'll go get greased up and try to squeeze through. That did it. I made it through. I got a bit of bad news, though. The door is barred and locked from the inside. I won't be able to unlock it. You're gonna have to squeeze through yourself.
But then I'll end up covered with soil.
If you're looking for sympathy, keep right on looking. Now transform yourself into a bat and get that purple booty of yours in here. Well, we're in, but I'm not sure you should have drained that guy in the locker room till he passed out.
But I had to. He made me transform into a human from a bat.
Yeah, but he was Gotford Falls star player. They were favored to win, but now...
Oh, who cares about this silly game? Besides, the outcome of this game won't affect us anyway.
Okay.
It's the stadium audience for the game. A lot of constables in the stands. They have a pretty good attendance.
You can say that again. I haven't seen this many cops since the grand opening of the new Draxylvanian Drunken Donuts.
Offside! Too many horses in the pool.
looks like it's a cabinet filled with spare batons. It's a band playing music for the stadium crowd. It's a band leader's playlist. It looks like he's written down a list of songs he's going to play.
Check and see if Who Let the Wolves Out is on there. If he's gonna play it, we can wait around and listen for it so we can learn the song.
Good idea. No, wait. I see it near the top of the list. Oh, but it's been scratched out.
Typical Team Lafitte luck. He played it already.
He's definitely the person who's running the show. My guess is he's the one who's picking which songs the band is playing. Excuse me, sir. Might I speak with you?
Why, certainly, miss. T. Milton Meininger always has time for a beautiful woman.
Hey, Mona, get a load of this guy, will ya? This clown thinks he's a ladies' man.
Worldwide Stadium giveaway sponsored by Mortis Labs.
Do you happen to know the song Who Let the Wolves Out?
T. Milton Meininger knows all songs and can conduct every one of them with a grace and style that has made him recognizable all through Draxylvania.
Do you take requests?
Regretfully, I do not, dear lady. I play only the songs I have chosen in a specially prepared program. After deciding what sort of magic I will work upon the crowd, I create a play order for all of my songs on my playlist. And from there, I never alter the program nor improvise.
I wonder if this guy is related to Constable Crane. They both have great posture thanks to a large stick that appears to be...
Shh! Would you be willing to change your program for me?
You are rather beautiful. Perhaps I could play you a song or two back at my apartment after the event is over? Of course, I would need to change into something, shall we say, more comfortable for me and more enticing for you.
Okay. That's about all I need to hear from you. This might be useful if
Madam,
only...
I'm going to have to ask you to remove your hands from my playlist immediately. Nobody touches the playlist of T. Milton Meininger.
Mona, looks like there's no way we're gonna be able to do anything with his playlist until we find some way to distract him.
I would love to sing, but not any of these songs. I'm an opera singer, not a barmaid.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
I was wondering if you might do us a favor.
I guess that depends on what the favor is. My favors usually cost money.
There is a man conducting the constable's orchestra, and we're very interested in reviewing his song list. Unfortunately, he won't let us see it. If you could distract him for us, perhaps we would be able to modify his list.
I'm afraid I can't afford to leave the area. I have to stand lookout for a private nail salon party going on inside. The Burgermeister paid me specifically to stand guard and watch Constable Bud Crane over there, so no can do, honey.
Can we pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can exchange favors. As I mentioned before, Constable Crane over there is very much cramping our outfit style. If you could find some way to convince him to leave his post, I could leave for a while without worry and distract this band leader of yours.
How can we get the constable off the street?
I have no idea. We've tried bribing him without much success, but has some sort of high and mighty code of ethics. He's always trying to look like a hero. His brother, Lou's the real hero. Saves people from drowning in fires all the time. Been decorated 5 times, but is always in his shadow. But both of them are a real pain in the...
That is enough. Thank you for the information. That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send him my way.
It's a poster for the Waving Goth Guy art experience. It says he's the hottest new artist to hit Gothford Falls since the Azrael of the Quo's art experience. It's a window overlooking the alley. There's sure a lot of people in there.
Yeah, based on all the noise, I'd say they're partying like it's 1899.
It's a poster for a magic show. It looks like he's supposed to be some sort of escape artist. I wonder if his show is any good. It appears to be a rather dark and deep access point to the sewer system.
It's called a manhole.
It's a dark window looking down into the alley. No one is home. Looks empty.
They're probably at the loud dinner party next door. Sounds like that place is off the hook, or off the telegraph. You know what I mean.